Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. You have the Rhino, you have the other husband. We have this here beer that is by the Beau's All Natural Brewing Company in Van Cleek Hill, Ontario. This beer was available on its own, and it was available in their Oktoberfest seasonal pack. This is Octobock. So it's 7% alcohol. A Bock, as most of you would know, is more a springtime beer. But yeah, they sold it for Oktoberfest. This is part of the, as I said, part of the Wild Oat series. It's local spring water, organic barley malt, organic hops, and brewer's yeast. 10 Terry Fox Drive, Van Cleek Hill, Ontario. Again, you can see the hippie labels with just the two or three tone papers, because then you can use 90% recycled paper.
And the fact that it shows ships sinking is probably, reminiscent to the weather we're having.
Didn't something sink today?
The Bounty.
Yeah.
So that dates this review. The Bounty sank today. The HMS Bounty sank.
Yeah.
If you want to know what day it is, go look it up. I hate that pocket Jawa so much.
Pocket Jawa doesn't like you either.
Alrighty, so Octobock, very light colored. It looks like a lager.
Yeah.
But a Bock is a lager, so I
Okay.
guess it makes sense. But it's not quite as dark as I'm used to for most Bocks. It kind of has that neon, not natural yellow color that some
artificial
macros have.
Yeah.
Now, I can tell you off of personal experience, these guys didn't make anything artificial in it, but it just has that color.
Yeah.
Lots of head. Big bubbles. The bubbles are fading. It's just the head isn't falling as the bubbles are falling. Okay, I'm getting like a Pilsner scent out of the glass. I'm getting sort of a grassy, earthy tone and a little bit of malt. Out of the bottle, I'm getting something metallic. So I'm not going to smell the bottle anymore. Yeah, out of the glass, it doesn't smell bad at all. It smells like your average lager. Well, your average German lager, Bavarian lager. Anyone? Paul's too busy being social to people other than the people he's in the room with.
I'm trying to get Juice to come out. He's being a bitch.
Tell Juice I'm going to rape him in the ass if he doesn't come out. Unfortunately,
I think my sissy beer drinking ability is coming out because I do not like that one.
In all honesty,
Shit.
Beau's, I usually love Beau's beers. I don't really like this one.
Yeah.
It's not what I'm used to for a Bock, but Beau's does like to do their own spin on everything they do. If you average out all the Beau's reviews we've done, they're probably like a 9.25 brewery. But this beer, I'm not too fond of it. It's too bitter.
Yeah.
And it's not like, oh my god, it's IPA bitter. It's just, it's too bitter for what I personally think of when I get a Bock. There's not enough malt forefront. It really tastes like it almost tastes like an Imperial Pilsner, really. 7% alcohol. It could have been an Imperial Pilsner, but it's, they made it a Bock, an Octobock as they called it, and it just, I don't know. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to give it 2 marks right now. I'm going to give it a mark as a Bock and as a beer, because it is better as a beer than it is as a Bock. As a Bock, I'll give it a 2. As a beer, I'll give it a 6. I could drink it, but it's just not me. It's not my forte.
Since I've absolutely no experience with the Bock or what the differences would be, I'm just going to have to go with drinking it like a 5. I mean, definitely not even close to the most horrible thing I've ever had, but I definitely wouldn't buy it for myself or have it in the fridge.
Alrighty, guys. 5, a 6, and a 2 is a 4, so a 5 and a 4. Bye.